Good morning, Saturday, July 11th. Sub only Saturday in the chat. How we doing this morning? Yesterday, so close again, chat. So close again. 3 out of our 4 hit. PCA, the only miss on the community play. And let's go look at the back-to-back zone because we absolutely smoked the list yesterday. I got tagged in a ton of plays that people were hitting. My guess is a lot of people did very well yesterday. We had like 40% of our list that hit a homer, something crazy like that. Damn near. Ben Rice, yep. Shohei, yep. Junior, yep. Jordan, yep. Kazuma, yep. All right, there's 5 right off the rip that we had on our list. Jazz, no. Jock, no. Ellie, I shit on. He was on the shit on list. Basayo, yep. Harry, yep. Devers, yep. Okay, we're at 8. Vargas, 9. Cole Young, I mentioned him. I didn't take him. Yainer Diaz, I mentioned him. I didn't take him. Torque, 10. Brett Beatty, mentioned him. Didn't take him, though. All right. 10 names on this list yesterday that I had on my watch list from the stream. That's pretty crazy. There's a lot of options. Holy cow. So if y'all hit something in the chat, let me know. Did anybody who hit something yesterday? Anybody? Somebody from the Guardians. Yep. I shit on the whole team. Woke up to 300. There we go. What was their biggest win yesterday? They're round robin the damn. You hit 3 parlays up 1,200. There we go. Hit a light 100. That's still good, D. 600-ish. There we go. I like seeing how much we're taking from the books. You know what I mean? On those big win days like that. I like seeing it. You hit a 3-leg. There we go. Lull Tasteful. Yo, someone's got to get Lull Tasteful a sub still. Holy cow. I feel bad. Slim Smith with a 55 stream streak. If you know, you know. Maka. 10 stream streak. And Henny with the 10 stream streak. Appreciate y'all. Jakey with the 000. Cam Dancy with the 000. Red Dog making 1,100. Visual with 1,300. LaShawn 175. DND Stevo 650. Manny would have cashed you 1,800. Damn, I'm up 3K or more in the last 2 weeks. There you go, Martinez. There you go, Mello. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities, man. We had 10 names. 10 names on our list that hit. And by the time we ended the stream, we had 30 names total, with a lot of those being kind of bottom of the barrel stuff we weren't too interested on. Yo, there you go. A little tasteful. Lil, if you know, you know. I'm going to call you if you know, you know. Even though it's if no, you know, I know. And Maka. I'm going to call you Maka. Maka with the gifted. Thank you. So, yeah, it was a lot of opportunity, man. Holy cow. Yesterday was the kind of days that we hope for. When you have that many people that we were on our radar go. At that point, a 2-man, a 3-man, you're right there. I forgot to round robin my 6-man. I usually round robin it by 3s. I did not do it yesterday after I posted it. And 3 out of the 6 went. So there was a 3-leg I threw out the window. I also forgot to round robin the 4-leg from the community. That was a 3-leg right there, too. I fully intended on doing it, too, by the way. I even said on the stream to round robin by 3s. What I do is I post it. I take the play really quick, and then I go do other stuff. And by the time I come back to it, I've completely forgotten what I was doing before. The downside of ending stream and going immediately to hang out and take care of, go do dad duty. Once you're on dad duty, brain flips over to a completely different wire set. Then you come back and forget everything you were doing. That's on me. I'm sure some of y'all round robined it. All right, here's our last 10 pull power home run vulnerable pitch list. This one does pretty well for us. I'm not going to put him on there. Jock will throw him on a back-to-back. Stowers against Bibby could be solid. Luis Garcia against Schlittler might be a tough one, but could be solid. Zach Neto, I don't know about him. Okay, I'll add just those 3 for now. A lot of negative EV here. Money comes first, man? No, family comes first, my guy. The money can wait. The money can wait. Extreme home run pitch bounce back. Let's check this list out. Man, yesterday was such a good day. I missed out on a little bit of that for sure. I really thought we were gonna get that 3-leg in PCA, man. Holy cow. Chase DeLauder on here again. He's kind of hot right now. I shit on him. He's kind of hot. I don't know if I want to ruin all that. I think Olsen would homer if the game didn't delay. I stand on that. Yeah, those delays messed everything up, man. I think that game ended at like 1:30, 2 in the morning. Like, I don't blame them for doing not a whole lot. We lost the music. So these are the bounce back guys. Not too interested. Blade, though, he is starting to heat up a little bit, but nah. We already showed this. I'll show it again, though. This is the last 10, 3 homers versus the pitch mix. I did post this on X this morning if y'all want to see it again. But it is... I'll pull it up right here. It is a lot of the same names, though. It's pretty much the whole back-to-back list. It's pretty much the whole back-to-back list. So, bro, what the hell is going on with this DJ? Bro, my DJ's ass today, chat. Usually we get a good DJ. Today we got a bad DJ. The main guy must have taken the day off. I don't know. Ben Rice, Caminero, Soto. Ooh. Ben Rice against Miles, Meatball, Michaelis. I gotta throw him on there. Junior Caminero against Logan Gilbert. Feel like we gotta throw him on there. Juan Soto against Brian Bell. Gotta throw him on there, man. Mickey Moniak against Tyler Mahle. Feel like we gotta throw him on there. Cole Young for a back-to-back. My God. Al Caros as well. Tell you what, chat. We're 3 for 5 on Soto in the last 7 days alone, or last 7 watch list ads. So he's hitting well above his weight. Devers versus Freeland. Yeah, but Freeland doesn't really give up homers to lefties. Maybe. I mean, I think he's only given up 1 this year to lefties. Jordan against Kumar Rocker. This is my fresh form. These guys who are red hot right now. Oof. The guy we've been chasing for a little bit here. I didn't take Cole, but I did like him. I didn't get around to him. I was too much on the chalk guys yesterday. And by chalk guys, I mean my 6-man and the community lay. That's all I took. Jordan again. Golly. JJ again. Chase DeLauder again. I gotta put Josh Bell on there. Let's look at Stacking TV, aka Winning Playbook, Moonshot, and Lasers. Do they sit guys because of the All-Star game coming up? Probably not. I mean, pitchers, yeah, but hitters, probably not. Josh Bell's been close. Josh Bell's been really close. He's had a few near home runs, like to the wall. He's on it. He's on it. Just not quite getting out, but he's on it. Hunter Goodman and Mickey Moniak here are the only 2 on the Moonshot and the Laser filter. So if you're looking for guys for a Moonshot or a Laser, these are them. We'll look at B. Brown's insane profile, see how that does. Something telling you, Royce. Someone wants me to talk bad on DeLauder. Look, once again, when I talk shit on somebody, it has to be natural. It has to be candid, and it has to be my true feelings in the moment. I mean, Dave made a list yesterday. I think it did all right. Yeah, Ben Rice again here on the insane, and Blade again on the insane. Man, I just don't know how we justify Blade these odds, to be honest. I'll throw them on there for now, but I don't know how we justify it. Let's check out Mel's list. Mel's home run radar. I like this one. Like Tyler O'Neill the other night? Exactly. Like Tyler O'Neill the other night. That day, though, I shit on like 6 people, and I think 5 out of the 6 hit homers. So yeah, I mean, if I shit on you, I'm telling you, these guys, they're all tuned in right now. They're in the chat. They hear it, and they get motivated. Ellie back on the list. Oh, God. Josh Lowe. Machado again. Okay. Nobody really, I think I'm outside of the ones I already have here. Maybe we'll throw Ellie on there. Back-to-backs. I love the back-to-backs. I love the back-to-backs this year. PCA Murakami. Yeah. Just woke up. Welcome to the chat, Mel. Good morning. Good morning. Manny Machado sold me for the last time. Bro, people are always like talking about how they hate Manny Machado. That guy's been red hot. Outside of the game he got hurt and last night, pretty much if you took Manny in the last week, you cashed. Told you didn't like Manny yesterday? He didn't get voted. Stowers back on here. Springer against Walker Buehler. Might need to throw Springer on there. Kobe Mayo against Noah Cameron. There's Royce. Someone did say Royce. We'll throw him on there. We have to double check these guys. We'll throw him on there. Pete, Josh Lowe again. I just don't like how Josh Lowe gets subbed. That's really the one thing about him. Drives me nuts. Joey Bart. Throw Kobe on there. I've seen James Wood 100 times here today. I don't know if I can justify it, but I have seen James Wood a ton. You know who was close yesterday? It was Jorge Soler. I got tagged in a post. Somebody had 2 out of 3 with just Jorge Soler left, and he had 2 balls that went to the wall. The guy in our WAP. Who? Sal Stewart. Sal Stewart also had one that went to the wall. Super unlucky yesterday. Sal Stewart also super unlucky yesterday. He smoked one. I think it was his first at bat, too, honestly. Might have been his first at bat, maybe a second, but he smoked one, too. I think it was like 105. Let me see. I want to find that. What happened with that? Sal Stewart. Flat out sharply to center in the 5th inning. 101 off the bat, 393 feet to the wall. That's tough. He had another one, that was 109 off the bat, but it was a little too low. 16-degree launch angle. He was on it yesterday. He was smoking that damn thing. He hit a dead center. Yeah, it was 395 feet, almost 400 feet to center. Valdez once again against Sproat here. We had him yesterday before that game got canceled. There's a doubleheader. I don't love that. Larnock. Nah, his stats look trash. Wouldn't be surprised to see Esmeralyn Valdez today. I might throw him on there. Against Sproat. Jason Lee. Where was he posting? Where'd he post? What channel? Oh, member slips? Check this out. Ellie Endeavors. Willier. Oh, Basayo Vargas. Oh, he had Manny on everything. Golly. Okay, Ellie and Garcia again. God, it's like the 5th time. Did I look at Hot Combo? I don't think I did. Yo, Fresh Nikki with the 5-stream streak. I appreciate that. Nuked Basayo yesterday. Like I said, the universe was on Basayo, man. That scared me a little bit. I cannot lie. He was high on our list, though. He was on our list, but holy cow. I saw Basayo all over the internet. There's a late hit, too? Yeah. All right, here's our hot combo. Okay. All right, and then lastly, let's look at last 5 trending up. He did come through at the end. That was nice. Only PCA could have done that. Only PCA could have saved us. Once PCA's game ended, I knew for a fact Okamoto was going. I could have told you that. It's so easy. That's just how the universe works. You got Jordan in. You got Ben Rice in. You got PCA coming down to his last couple of bats. Okamoto just getting started. You knew for a fact if PCA hit, Okamoto wouldn't. And you knew for a fact if PCA missed, Okamoto was going. And literally, it was like right after the Cubs game ended, Okamoto hit a 3-run homer. It was like instantly. I know if you round robin the slips, you're fine. I intended to. Cody Clemens looks insane. Oh, God. Noel V. Marte against Saad, too. Oh, my God. And then Dominic Canzone. Okay. Now, realistically, if you were a Rude Bets user and you weren't live streaming, you could probably end your day right here with 22 guys on the watch list and move on and be ready to go for the day. But me, I'm different. I'm going into it. We're going to dive in. We're going to dive on in. We're going to find some Hello Good Sirs. Somebody have your notebook out. Por favor. We need notebooks for 2 things. We need notes on my Hello Good Sirs, and we need notes on who I shit on. Yeah. Because the Hello Good Sirs did pretty well yesterday. I think yesterday it was Otani, Ben Rice, Jordan. I think PCA might have been on there, but at least 3 right there that hit. I know Dave kept track yesterday. Man, this last 3 starts thing is taking a minute. We're getting hung up here. I might just move on. There we go. Okay. Oh, God. Tyler O'Neill against a lefty again. Feel like you have to. Swole ass. Swole ass for what? I guess they hit homers. DeLauder again. Okay, I got to throw him on there. I've seen DeLauder 50 times. Okay. All right, let's dive in. We got a doubleheader here. This is game 1. Pittsburgh and Milwaukee. We already basically faded. This game we don't even need to go over. We already did it yesterday. It's the same thing. B-Low looked good and Valdez looked good. I'm going to stay away from B-Low. I'm going to go Valdez for this one. But it's on an island, actually. I'm going to take him off. I'm not even taking this game. But that's who I liked. And this one would be B-Low, but this game's over before anything else starts. It's an island game. WTF Falk with the 10-stream streak. I appreciate it. I don't get moved by these island games, man. I just don't. But if you like it, B-Low and Valdez look solid. It's the same thing as before. Yeah. Bryce Triangle I loved yesterday. Yeah, I mean, there's some options in that one if you want to take them, but I pass on island games. That's just my own thing. I just personally am not interested in taking a guy on a game that'll be over before anything else starts. But if you guys don't mind doing it, go for it. The Hello Good Sir yesterday was Rice, Jordan, Shohei, and Ewing. Well, 3 out of the 4. You don't like Churio? Not really. Not against Ashcraft. Nah, I don't think the Brewers are going to do too much. I could be wrong on that, but yesterday when we read the game, it really came down to B-Low and Valdez. And outside of that, I was just not really moved. So, Joe Ryan, day burner. Golly. Good in day games for Joe Ryan. But he does give up homers to lefties, if anybody. So if you're looking at anybody here on the Angels, it's probably a lefty, realistically. Yeah, righties, 0.37 HR per 9. Lefties, 1.28. So much higher up to lefties. Recently, my God, it's only the 4-seam. On the year, though, 4-seam knuckle curves. Mainly that 4-seam, but I mean, I guess a little bit of sinker in there too, but yeah, it's once again, it would be just Josh Lowe. It would be just him, but as we know, this guy likes to get subbed out. Pretty brutal. Tough on the pitch mix. 3 at-bats, 3 at-bats, 3 at-bats with a walk here. I guess yesterday he got a full game. He could play the whole game, but there also is the risk he gets subbed out. So for the early game trio's not playing. There you go. When's the last time you've been to Wisconsin? Father's Day. It's like 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna be living there soon. I'm gonna be moving back, so we're on the way. Yeah, just Josh Lowe, if anybody in there. But I'm probably good on that. Joe Ryan, I agree. Someone said he's gonna cook today. I could see Joe Ryan going crazy today. I wouldn't be surprised. He's a strikeout artist against a strikeout team. Yeah. Betting apps suck. Yeah, I mean, you got Kalshi. You can do that. So, Ryan Johnson, fly ball pitcher, 38. He's got a higher fly ball rate than ground ball rate, 38% fly ball rate. That's what we like to see. 8 homers and 5 starts, 2.56 HR per 9. Meat ball thrower. Use Kalshi. Yeah, I mean, there's options. You're not just going to get the best ones, but also they have that bill coming along. I mean, I think Wisconsin's going to start to get some betting apps in the next few years. They're all going to be run by like the tribes, but you know, I'm sure DraftKings, FanDuel, they'll get some branding deal with them, and you'll be all right. So, I have to use sportsbooks now. I miss PrizePicks, bro. Honda, that is the most backwards statement of all time. PrizePicks is like low tier garbage compared to real sportsbooks. Low tier garbage. It just looks cool. You can take the same play on PrizePicks that you could take on a book, and you're going to get paid way more. It's not even really close. All right, he's giving it up to everybody here. Sinker, cutter, sweeper to the righties. Really cutter, sinker to the lefties. Sinker, cutter, sweeper to the righties. Cutter, sinker to the lefties. Well, we got Royce on there. We got Cody. Cody's interesting here. At least they have free squares, I guess. That's true. Every once in a while, you get a free square. That's true. Royce Lewis looks really nice today. Whoever called out Royce Lewis earlier today. Yeah, Royce looks pretty nice. Do not mind Royce Lewis today. I really don't. I know someone keeps talking about Jeffers, but I don't have him in. Maybe he plays, maybe he doesn't. I'll have to wait and see. Josh Bell looks solid. I mean, don't mind him. Larnach going a little bit in the wrong direction, but also could be decent. I mean, this is a game against a pitcher. Like, literally, here you go. Cody Clemens, God, he looks good. Looks pretty good here. He's just missing that homer on this list. But look at all that hard hit on cutters and sinkers. Smoking the ball. Absolutely smoking the ball. This is one of those games, though, where, like, it's kind of tough to pick because they all look pretty good. Everybody's in a good spot, so. Yeah, I mean, I think Cody Clemens and Royce Lewis are my top 2 here. It's Cody and Royce are my top 2 in this one, for sure. Royce a little high on the ground ball, but look at all these blasts. 70% blast for Royce Lewis. Golly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If nothing else, Royce Lewis swings the bat hard as hell. Hard as shit. So, day slumper on Cody. Yeah, not too concerned with it though. Look what he's been doing lately in the daytime. He's hot. Yeah, I don't know where you been, bro. I've been sitting here. I figured you're at work, like on some like excursion. I know how you've been doing that for the last few years. You'll like have some work trip. You'll be gone for a month or two, and then you'll come back. So I just was like, all right, Hondo's doing his thing. But you can see right here, day games for Cody have been going very well actually. He's turning it around. 695 OPS. He's almost out of the water on day slumper too. He's close. Another 50 OPS, and he's good. So yeah, he's chilling. He's chilling. Like Wyclef gone to November. Yeah, good song. Gone to November came. Then November came. Gauge jump, Bra. Tristan Gray. I mean, there's other guys I like better. Cody looks just kind of dummy. I feel like I have to take Cody, but that's just me. Well, we got an opener here. Do we break the rule? If we did break the rule, it would be probably just for Bangaliers, and he doesn't even look good. Honestly, they don't even look good. They don't even look good enough to break the rule. They don't even look good enough to break the rule. So. I don't think I want to break the rule. Your list pulled Tyler. I don't think Tyler. Maybe he starts. I don't know that he will though. I don't know that Tyler will start against the lefty. I mean, maybe, right? Maybe. But they might just let Hudson do his thing and then bring Tyler in later. And then you're voided. I don't know. If you're going to take Tyler, you're going to want to wait till lineups come out. I've seen that happen before. Primary's meatball thrower? I know he is. But so was, who did we break the rule for yesterday? And then it actually did literally nothing for us? Murakami. That was this game. They went meatball to meatball and kind of lost a couple of bats there. Probably only going to go one inning. Vargas went. Yeah, but Vargas went super late in the game. He went against the bullpen, like super late. Yeah, I mean, do what you want. But we're looking at the pitches right here. Sinker, cutter. Those are the two that get smoked. You can even throw the sweeper in there. And this is to righties. We look at it right here. Eric Fetty's only giving him 3 homers to lefties. Righties really smoking him. 12 homers to right-handed batters. Sinker, cutter. Even in the last 20, like Alika Williams looks okay. Shea looks awful. Throw the sweeper on there. I mean, I just don't see it. Shea is okay. Not really. 30% hard hit, 5% barrel. Alika Williams, 0 barrels, but good hard hit-ish. Good launch angle. Good fly ball. Good air percent. So, yeah, it's just not. I'm not seeing anything that makes me want to break my rule. Lefties, the only pitch that's been hit by a lefty is a cutter. Nick Kurtz on a cutter, not bad. So, I don't know. I'm if you guys want to go and take A's Tyler for back to back, you can do what you want, but I just don't even see it in the data. That's the problem. I just don't really even see it. Gage Jump. I feel like he's starting to give up homers, though. Yeah, 2-2 last 2 games. So he's starting to get hit up. They're starting to figure him out. Last 2 starts, they are really starting to figure him out. Let's go to the last 3 and see what's getting smoked. Four seam. To the righties, it's four seam, slider, and changeup. All have a home run against him. Lefties, it's just the four seam. We don't even really have... What the hell's going on here? Why don't we have a pitch mix? See if refresh will help. Yeah. No, I forgot. Four seam curveball or four seam slider changeup. And just four seam. Man, Colson Montgomery. It's kind of it. Lefty on a four seam fastball. What's up with Murakami? Is he going to play today, or are they giving him another day off? Does Murakami have odds? I still don't know if I love it. Lefty on lefty. Oh my God. Day games for Murakami. Woo-wee. Jeez Louise. Only 4 homers against lefties? Like, lefty on lefty and in a day game? Eesh. Colson lefty on lefty might be yeah, not so bad. 80, yeah. Colson Montgomery here. I'll put him on the list. You got reverse splits. I don't mind Colson today. Pretty good against lefties. And he can smoke a four seam. But probably, I mean, he's okay. I don't know. I think this game overall just doesn't look that great. But if anybody would probably be Colson. Let me just see again. My God. Okay, so Vargas on a larger sample size does look pretty good. Same with Randall Grichuk. If you look at the whole season against these pitches against lefties, they're both pretty solid. Recently, they've both been struggling a little bit, though. But on the year, they both look pretty good. They're just kind of trending in the wrong direction right now. I want to look at Randall real quick. Yeah, not looking too hot. Definitely going in the wrong direction, as we saw from the other side. Vargas, not awful. Good fly ball. Decent hard hit, decent blast. No real hard hit balls, though. A 102 on a changeup, but other than that, not bad. I mean, he is locked in, too. Throw him in for a back-to-back. Why not? Actually, I'm going to fade. I just don't like the price. But if I were to take somebody, it would be Vargas or Colson. But I'm not going to take anybody in this one personally. They're just kind of going in the wrong direction. But there are options there for people to take it. I already just have too big of a watch list to just flood it with more people. All right, Schlittler versus Miles Michaelis. Meatball Miles. All right, the whole Yankees team is green. Slider, four seam, sinker, slider, four seam. Sinker, slider, four seam, sweeper. Really, all of them. Oh my gosh. Four seam, sinker, changeup. Wow. Start with the righties. Just get them out of the way. I mean, Schumann doesn't look bad. He is a pinch hit risk, though. You're looking at a righty here, Max Schumann. Not bad, but he is a pinch hit risk. Yeah, this guy just gets subbed out. Trent, not bad. Not bad for Trent. Hello, good sir. Hello, good sir. Ben Rice, auto play. Holy shnikes. There's one. Cody's all right. Jason, eh. Jazz, meh. Ryan McMahon's kind of sneaky right here, too, actually. I don't mind McMahon. Day slumper. Still getting some good hard hit in the daytime right now. Don't mind McMahon. I don't mind McMahon, but I'm going to take him off. Cooling. Yeah, I'll take him off. But holy cow, Ben Rice is a hello, good sir. 3 home runs, 4 barrels, 4 blasts. Low ground ball rate. What we look for here. Absolutely insane. Looks outstanding. I do want to look at Schumann one more time. Sinker 4-seam sweeper. Yo, D Rump 99 with the tier 1. I appreciate that. Let's look at all of them. I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind Max Schumann today. Oh wait, it's Ryan McMahon. What the fuck? I still don't mind Max Schumann today. I don't mind him. I don't like the pinch hit risk though. I don't mind him. So pinch hit risk lay. Yeah, if you want to go pinch hit risk lay, that's a name you write down. Cam Schlittler, he's giving up homers with both hands pretty evenly, honestly. Recent form too. Holy cow! Recently he's been getting smoked. Jeez, and Cakes with the prime. I appreciate the subs. Yeah, he can definitely go on your pinch hit lay for sure. I'd throw if you're on your pinch hit lay. I already got 2 of the names for you: Max Schumann and Josh Lowe. There's your 2 pinch hit guys to start. Lefties, 4-seam, cutter, and sinker get hit pretty damn hard. Righties is just the cutter. Still a 4-seam on there too. 4-seam cutter and 4-seam cutter sinker. Yeah. My God. The Nats look kind of crazy. Wooden Garcia is really who I want to hone in on. 4-seam cutter sinker. Pretty damn good for James Wood. Pretty damn good for James Wood. Luis Garcia, that's a hello, good sir. Hello, good sir. Dawn with the prime. I appreciate the 2 months. This is a hello, good freaking sir. Oh my God. Zone Master as well. And something that you're going to see on there right now. 150% home run to fly ball ratio. You might be thinking, how the hell is it possible to have 150% home run to fly ball ratio? I'll tell you how. This man hits line drive home runs. They're not even fly balls. So, we got 2 hello good sirs. For those keeping track at home. My God. All right. I'm taking my quick 30-second break. I did go to the gym this morning. I did slug a Gatorade and a giant water and a Celsius. So I'll be right back. I gotta pee. BRB. All right. We're back. This song is actually kind of trash. Not gonna lie. Bro, my DJ is not helping me out today whatsoever. All right. Take 2 breaks with me. It's Saturday. Look, my breaks correlate directly if I go to the gym or not. Song is not trash. Yeet is trash. No, I like Yeet, but that one is. That was kind of. So. All right. No, there's only 2 hello good sirs, Ben and Luis. But everyone, there's a lot of good players today. Run some of the Iceman. I'm just letting this DJ cook, man. I'm just letting the DJ cook. All right, Meatball Thrower, 1.52 HR per 9 versus Meatball Thrower, 1.87 HR per 9. Lock in, chat. I was recently looking at Bips versus last 10 games. Yeah, I like just the balls in play because Bips could only be like 3 or 4 games, but I don't know. Just sometimes Bips could be a longer sample size. I just like actually seeing the ball in play itself. It's just personal preference. 10 games is actually, in my opinion, kind of a long time. But some people like games and it might work. Okay, 4-seam slider, splitter, 4-seam cutter. We could go games too, but that's 15 balls in play. Yeah. Mickey Moniak. This is a hello, good sir. Hello, good sir. My God. Yep. Spam the emote. Moniak. Money Moniak, man. Money Moniak. Yo, Creole Mama with the 3-month tier 1. I didn't even see that. Sorry. Thank you for the sub. All right. The lefties. Let's just look at it one more time. God, it's pretty. It is pretty. Beautiful. It is beautiful. A lot of four seam, but still pretty. Still pretty. Very pretty. Let's see. Lefties, righties, four seam slider splitter. Yeah, but Mickey hits a lot of pull homers, so. Pretty good. He's going in the wrong direction, though. Hunter Goodman kind of sliding away here. We are kind of sliding away here, but it's good. I definitely think you can take Hunter today, too. I don't mind him. Tovar, I don't see it here. I don't see it. Karos? Another hello. My God. That's a hello, sir. This is a hello, sir. I'm not going to put the good in there. This is a hello, sir. The reason being is outside of these 4 home runs, a lot of dookie. Not quite a hello, good sir. He's a hello, sir. But for a long shot, I mean, look at his spray chart here. My God, what is that? 457 feet? Yeah, Karos could be all right today. The 4 homers is nice to see. Hate these. Yeah, not so good in the day either. Yeah, Karos is all right. Karos is all right. But, yeah, it's in San Fran. All right. This is why Mickey, 85% of his home runs this year against righties are pull. This is why Mickey kind of gets a nice little boost, in my opinion. Especially in Oracle. That's what you need. You need a pull. Same with Hunter Goodman. A lot of pull. His homers are almost all pull. So those two look solid. But, yeah. So Hunter and Mickey. Karos, if you want to go Karos for a long shot, yeah, for sure. They don't surpass my like for Mickey and Goodman, though. So, righties against Freeland go to town. Lefties don't do a whole lot. We'll look at Devers, but I wouldn't be super, super interested. Righties, though, 4-seam knuckle curve. Mainly just 4-seam knuckle curve. It's all he's throwing nowadays. Does he still throw the sweeper at all? No, he got rid of the sweeper. Cutter, 4-seam knuckle curve. We'll keep the cutter in there. Oh, it's a high ISO, but no homers. Really, it's 4-seam knuckle curve to the righties. It's what you really want to see. Elliot Ramos and Willy Adames. I mean, Casey Schmidt, low ISO, but his numbers look good. 4-seam knuckle curve. He's all right. Casey's all right. Not bad. Not bad. Kind of going a little bit in the wrong direction, but not bad. Not bad. Elliot Ramos, that looks a little bit better than Casey. This is a little bit 80% line drive, too. That's actually not bad. But, like, you could run into this situation. 108 off the bat, 19 degrees, 375. No homer. It's a double. Also, a lot of oppo. A lot of oppo. His home runs here, he does have 2 homers that are pull. But if we look at his recent form, 1 pull. For the last 20 against lefties, we're not getting anything on these, but because they're last year. A lot of oppo. A lot of oppo. Willy Adames, now this probably is the best looking one. I'm going to throw Willie on there. 3 for 12 has a homer against him. I got to throw Willie on there. Barracoto, not bad. Casey, the good thing for Casey, though, his homers are generally pull. Statcast, kind of 50-50. Pull, 30-30, 33-33-33, pull Oppo center. Kind of split. Ramos, I mean, he does look decent. He smokes this ball. I just get scared of the Oppo at Oracle, specifically at Oracle. If this game was in a different ballpark, I'm probably all over Ramos. But Oppo, center, Oppo. One pull in this ballpark is going to be tough. He is 6 for 16 with a homer and 2 extra base hits. Could be solid today, but you can see on his spray chart here, 42% pull only. Going to be tough. He's going to have to really get a hold of one, so he can do it. He can surely do it, but I'm going to go Willie. Lefties. Really the cutter. Consistently the cutter. Knuckle curve, cutter, sinker. I mean, Devers doesn't even look that good on it. 100 ISO. Everything else looks solid, but Kyle Freeland is pretty good against lefties. He is 1 for 4 with a homer against him. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. Eldridge against lefties, not so hot. Does he have any homers against lefties this year? 2. Good OPS. Only 2 homers, though. Sinker, cutter, knuckle curve, not his pitch mix. Jung-Hoo Lee. He's good against the 4-seam, though. And now if we were to just do 4-seam, he looks pretty good. Throw a changeup in there, he looks really good. These are his 2 pitches, but unfortunately, that's not what he's really getting hit on. He could get a good 4-seam, though. There's a chance. Lefty 4-seam, kind of needs it right down the middle. So, yeah, for me, it's Willie. Willie. There's a good price on Devers, but it's also baked into the fact that Kyle Freeland has only given up 2 homers to lefties. Game 2, Milwaukee-Pittsburgh. I think this is a skip for now. Game 2 doubleheaders, if you are unfamiliar, they're kind of a wild card. Here's how doubleheaders work. Game 1, you know what's happening. You got pitchers, the full bullpen's ready to go. Everybody's kind of available. Depending on how Game 1 goes, you might get very limited bullpen usage. You might need a starter to go deeper. They might just throw out a bullpen in general if the starter did well in Game 1. Guys who played might sit for Game 2, might play for Game 2 when it comes to the hitters. They kind of maybe switch stuff around. The team that won Game 1 usually doesn't really give a shit about the game, so they sit most of their better players. Game 2s are weird. Game 2s are super weird. So this kind of is very dependent on how Game 1 goes. So, I mean, off the look, right away, 4-seam slider, curveball, lefties are the only ones that hit homers off him. Really 4-seam slider. He doesn't even throw a curveball that much. Lefties. Yeah, Terang looks pretty solid. Garrett Mitchell looks okay. Yelich looks, yeah, Terang looks the best here. Bowers is all right, but totally dependent on Game 1. So, yo, Taj, even on hungover days, I'm here. 35 stream streak. I appreciate you. So, very dependent on Game 1. I would be doing you all a disservice if I even went over that game and then everything changed. So, come back in after Game 1. Did you just change Strange Clouds? Yeah, I did. I wasn't feeling it. Dave with the 3. All right, Logan Gilbert, Griffin Jacks. We do have a meatball thrower here. We do have a meatball thrower here, and he's pretty even to both righties and lefties. Sweeper 4-seam changeup. Sweeper 4-seam sinker. Yeah, Canzone and Cole Young. A Rosarena is all right, too. Four-seam sweeper sinker. Yeah, Canzone looks nice. Canzone looks nice. I'm good with that. Cole Young, hear me out, Cal. Cole Young looks nice. Cole Young looks nice. Would be a back-to-back for him. Cal, I'm so out on Big Dumper. I'm sorry. I'm just so out on him for now. Yeah. And then this, we add in the changeup, and we go to the righties, and we look at Randy. Not bad either. Not bad either for Randy, but nothing crazy. Yeah, Canzone and Cole Young. Canzone and Cole Young. That's what I like in this one. Y'all obviously can tell already. Canzone's the safe play, and Cole Young's the long shot. Logan Gilbert, lefty's really getting after him. 4-seam slider, cutter. Really just 4-seam to the righties. Yeah, J-Cam. Hello, good sir. Hello. Hello, good sir. I mean, J-Cam on a 4-seam, zone master tag as well. Odds are cooked. Odds are pan-seared, griddled, fried, oven-baked. Yeah. My God. Sauteed, yeah. They really are. Those odds are bleh. Is Junior getting Kyle odds? Not quite, man. Nobody's going to get a plus 105 line again. I promise you. That shit was insane. Junior Caminero. His odds are cooked, but he looks nice. He was a hello good sir. Hunter looks decent here too, but guy didn't really play. Victor Mesa, yeah, he's decent too. 2 homers recently. Victor Mesa Jr. is not bad. Doesn't blow me away, but definitely not bad. He's takeable for sure. Takeable for sure. For sure. So I'm just going to keep it at Junior for now. I mean, Logan Gilbert, still not a huge home run giver-upper. And then Canzone and Cole Young. All right. Well, you are going to be targeting left-handed batters in this one. Not even worth looking at righties. Hmm. All right. Lefties here on the Red Sox. Willier still looks kind of nice. Yeah, Willier looks good. He clutched up yesterday for sure. Will be a back-to-back as well. Ziegler is actually kind of impressive here. A lot of hard hit. This doesn't scream home run to me, but this does scream he's hitting good contact, and this could be like maybe a single or double. My Red Sox, she says. Yeah, Siegler's interesting. Yoshida, not really moved. I guess if anybody, it'd be Willier Abreu again. This looks pretty nice. 2 barrels. It's not blowing me away. I don't think I'm going to watch list him. I just don't think I'm going to take anybody on this team. But yeah, Willier does look all right today for a back-to-back. He really does. And then Brian Bello, cutter curveball. Nobody's hitting home. My God. His sinker and changeup are actually still pretty good. Changeup gets hit a lot, though, in the air, so I'll throw it on there. Changeup, cutter, curveball. Changeup, cutter, curveball. Red Sox have Rivera. Who the hell's Rivera? Who the hell's that guy? Soto actually doesn't look that good. Carson Bench doesn't look that good either. Lindor is all right. Jared Young, not that good. Random lefty. Someone hit the who the hell is this guy emote. Oh. Yeah, thank you, D&D Steve-O. Thank you. Who the hell is that guy? Well, in that case, probably not a good idea. You hit a plus 69 420 on BMP lay. Soto is Soto. Yeah, he is, but I mean, if they're going to be playing the I do have Soto on there from something. Must be on Cutter. Well, no. If they're doing this bullshit, I'm going to stay away from it for now. Who the hell's Rivera? Last 10 with 3 homers? That would make sense. That would make sense. But if they're going to if it doesn't it's not real then if they have a different pitcher starting, he doesn't have 3 homers versus the pitch mix cuz it's some random ass guy. So, I guess I got to wait and see if they end up pulling some of that fast shit. FanDuel usually is ahead of the game. FanDuel usually has the starting pitcher before Underdog tweets it or RotoWire or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Somehow they got a direct line. I don't know how, but they got a direct line. All right, Yuri Perez. My God, this guy is getting lit up on 4-seam sweeper sliders to righties. And the lefties, really just a 4-seam. Man, really, only the 4-seam. Nobody has a chance. Tell you what, Rhys Hoskins down here. Not bad. Kind of cooling off. Yeah, Reese Hoskins, dog shit ass, is going to end up doing one of these again. He's going to bait everybody in with these little 2 homers, and then he's going to go on a 15, 25 game streak with nothing. What he does. Just what he does. Bro is ass. Hedges not bad either. No line. All right, DeLauder on a 4-seam. I gotta throw some other stuff in here. He doesn't really throw anything else. He just spams 4-seams and then throw a changeup and slider every once in a while. Yeah. Just DeLauder, if anybody. Schneemann, not bad, but it's another guy. This guy is triggity trash, man. 333 OPS in the last 7 games, 474 in his last 15 games. Only like 4 games with a hit in his last 15. Daniel Schneemann is dog shit. I don't know what all this hard hits for. You're not doing anything. Field out, field out, field out, field out. Okay, he had a double. 3 out of 6. 37 balls in play since his last homer. Yeah, get Schneemann off my page, brother. Get Schneemann off my page. DeLauder would be a maybe. But he'd be going on back-to-back-to-back games. What is this? April? Is this April? Is DeLauder going to fucking go 5 in a row again or some shit? I don't know. Maybe. Need a triggity trash emote? That'd be a good one. Who would pay $900 for a Bryce Harper cameo? I need Bryce Harper saying hello, good sir. And we can just spam that every time I see one. All right, Bibby. Who's going on Bibby today? Somebody's going on Bibby. Sinker, cutter, 4-seam, getting tater tot toasted. Even that curveball. Sinker, cutter, 4-seam mainly with a little bit of curveball. Getting absolutely wrecked. Righties, not so much to the righties, though. Righties are kind of on his ass. Cutter, curveball, I guess. Righties are kind of on his ass. He's on their ass. He is on righties' asses. Stowers looks crazy. Harry looks pretty good, too. Let's look at Stowers. 4-seam, cutter, sinker, curveball. Ass on ass. Hello, good sir. Hello, good sire. Kyle Stowers. Welcome to the club, my friend. Welcome to the club. Yo, Griffin Conine. Griffin Conine, kind of sneaky here. Griffin Conine, kind of sneaky here. Very high in the ground ball, though. Stupid high in the ground ball. Liam Hicks, I don't know where he went. He used to be a regular on this show. When was the last time Liam Hicks hit a home run? 63 balls in play. God. Liam Hicks, brother, you are ass, my friend. Although you're kind of like, you're doing stuff, though. That's what's weird. Liam Hicks is doing stuff. 345 average, 801 OPS. He's doing shit. He's just not hitting homers. Ugh, God. All right, let's go look at Harry. Cutter, curveball. Where my boy at? Yeah. Yep. Harry looks good. Cheeky with the tier 1. I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, Harry might be a little back-to-back action here. I'm going to throw Harry on there just because I love him. Just out of love. I'm just gonna show him some respect. Liam's a free HRR play. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it. He's just not hitting homers, which that's fine. Well, yep. We have a ground ball pitcher. Righties are the oh my god, Casey Mize is shitting on lefties. Schwarber, Harper, Marsh, all those guys probably in the trash bin. Four seam slider splitter. Maybe Trey Turner. Not really moved. Bohm is all right. Not really moved, though. Real Muto, not moved. About it. Lefties, 0.26 HR per 9 on the year. 0.63% of lefties to see him this year. Only one time has anybody hit a home run. And it was on a slider. Yeah. You're probably best off fading. Because you're going to look at this and be like, oh, wow. Look at how good these guys hit these pitches. Wow, Schwarber. Wow, grape. Grape, Abby Pilot. You know what I mean? Like Bryce Harper, all that shit. Yeah, Harper looks dummy, but guess what? Mize is not giving it up like that to lefties. So, and Casey Mize has really good pitches. Yeah, Harper or Schwarber's gonna have an advantage on him because he's just way better at hitting than he is at pitching. But still, his pitches are above average, all of them. Also, Schwarber looks dusty. Harper is in bad form. Marsh, all right. Stott's got some good hits here for sure. But I think I'm just going to fade. Overall, fade game for me. Chris Sanchez, I know he's giving it up to righties. Recently, he's been getting smoked by righties. Changeup sinker has been getting toasted by righties. Lefties still don't really have a chance. You got to remember, this guy's second in Cy Young voting right now. Yeah, I'm not moved. Torque, he's all right. High ground ball. No fly balls. Veerling, I'm not taking Veerling. So, fade game for me. But if you're going to take a righty on that team, you go Torque. That's about it. You go Torque. I'm not. Astros, Rangers, Peter Lambert, Kumar Rocker. Well, lefties on sinker, cutter, four seam. Righties. Righties are having a tough time here. Righties having a really tough time. Yeah. Hello, good sir. Yeah. It's very close to being a hello, sir, but that third home run and only one yellow, that's a hello, good sir. But it's by far the worst hello, good sir so far, but he still qualifies. Definitely still qualifies. So y'all can drop the emote. He qualifies. About it, man. The slider sinker for the righties. Someone keep a track of the list. Altuve is not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Correct. Dong. Big dong. I mean, okay. I deserve that. I deserve the emote. Your dong. Not your, like you. Y-O-R. Not Y-O-U-R. Your dong. Feels weird saying it out loud. Yeah. Y-O-R. D. Your Don Alvarez. Your Don Alvarez. God damn it. This guy. This guy right here. This guy, man. Chill. Chill. Fuck. This right here. What you're seeing on the screen. I'm not even clip farmer. I don't even make these clips. I don't even take the clips. I'm not even recording. Which reminds me, I actually did forget to record vertical format. Fuck. Whoops. Well, on to the next stream, I guess, for that. Anyway, Peter Lambert giving it up to righties. Come on, man. Four-seam slider, changeup. Four-seam slider. Mel, do you like country? I feel like you're a country fan. Jake Berger. That's a hello, sir. Berger's got a lot of bad tags, but tell you what, starting to kind of come around here. Definitely starting to come around here. Yeah, he'll go on the list, even though he's kind of coming out of a slump. He's a good sir, or he's a good hello. He's a hello, sir. I don't mind it. Definitely going on the list. All right. Then we get rid of the changeup. We go over to here. We look at Jock. That's another really good looking play. This is a hello, sir, as well. We got two hello, sirs. Not a good sir, though. Nimmo, the guy can't hit a home run to save his life, although he did it recently. My brother out here is just hitting barrels, apparently to the deepest part of every park he plays in. Can't get a home run, but he does hit the ball hard. Honestly, I don't think anybody has worse luck I've ever seen. Look at all these out. These are all blasts and barrels 400 feet. Jeez. Tough cooking for him. All right, so it's Berger and Jock. No need to really even look any further than that. They both look pretty good here. Yeah. Got a couple of good ones in that. Noah Cameron, Kyle Bradish, ground ball pitcher. You know what that means for me. Adios, Kansas City. I'm sorry. Yeah. Adios, Kansas City. Y'all can kick rocks. I'll go look at a slider for righties and curveball and slider for lefties, though. Why not? Well, Jack does look good again. If anybody here, it's Jack, but Kansas City for me, they got the auto fade for me. This tag. Let me pull it up. I'll show y'all. Look at this. Why do I fade those teams? Versus ground ball pitcher tags, 9%. 4 out of 45 guys that I've taken in the last 30 days that have that tag have been home run only. You know how ass that is? I trust my insights, man. There's a reason this page exists, and it's so you can get insights and figure out what's working and what's not. 45 players with a ground ball tag. Only 4 have gone. That's terrible. Look at the other side of this. Locked in, 20 out of 47. 43% hit. That's incredible. So, ground ball pitcher, that's why I fade it. The insights tell me that when I take those guys, they do not do shit. So, there it is. For me, that's an auto fade. But if you like Jack Caglione, you can take Jack Caglione. If y'all want to take him, don't let me stop you. Do not let me stop you. Now, he can get hit for everything here, really. Noah Cameron. Cutter's the only one that's not really... I mean, really all of them. 4-seam, changeup, cutter, curve. 4-seam slider. 4-seam, changeup, cutter, curve, 4-seam slider. Well, I'm not going to take any of the lefties here today, but what I will tell you is... 4-seam, changeup, cutter, curve. Not bad. Taylor Ward not really been doing much, but not bad. BMP is all right today. I don't know. I'm not... How many homers? Only 3 homers on the year against lefties, though. BMP's not really a lefty hitter. He's not. O'Neill, this is very nice. This is a very nice look. Hello, friend. Kobe, also very nice. So, yeah. Kobe and Tyler. Both look pretty good. Yeah. There you go. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. We already had it. Y'all ever just sit on a boat, drink in hand, like on a lake? Not like an ocean. Y'all just ever been on a boat on a lake? Middle of the day. Yo, Sonola with the 5 gifted. Out of the rafters. I appreciate that. AJ, Dreadful Pain, XU Hall, XX Shoe Game, and XERNK with the gifted received. I told y'all, by the way, if you have an X at the beginning of your name, if the first letter of your name is an X, I swear to God, I don't know why, you just get gifted subs. I don't know how it happens, but every time I read a gifted list, there's always an X. Like, look, there's 3 in a row here. Something weird about it. But thank you for the gifted. I appreciate it. Out of nowhere. Thank you. Anyways, this music just reminds me of chilling on a lake, drinking in the middle of the day, not a care in the world. Yeah. I love lakes. All right, Lodolo, righties. Javier Assad, meatball thrower, giving it up. It's mainly lefties, but kind of everybody. Mainly lefties, though. Holy cow. 4-seam sinker for Lodolo. Seiya. Seiya, you're going in the wrong direction, my friend. Who's the good sir? It wasn't a good sir. I had a couple hello sirs, and it was Tyler O'Neill and Kobe Mayo. Seiya looks all right. He's kind of going in the wrong direction. He does have 4 for 12 with 2 extra base hits. I don't mind Seiya here today. I'll put him on there. He's all right, but he is kind of going the wrong way, which I don't love. Ian Happ, nah. Carson Kelly, Yeah. Dansby. Dansby looks all right here, too. Dansby Swanson is all right here, too, and he's got really good BVP. I like Dansby a little bit more than Seiya, honestly. Amaya. Look up. Reverse just posted. Reverse. Oh. Can someone, like, tweet me the list or something at the end of the stream and I can pull it up? Yeah, so Dansby and Seiya look decent here, actually. Dansby and Seiya look decent. And then Assad, lefties. Oh my gosh. Four-seam, sinker, cutter, changeup. They all are getting smoked. Four-seam, sinker, cutter, changeup. Let's go right into it. Ellie. 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 I do like JJ here. Yeah, I do like JJ. I think I'm out on Ellie. I'm in on JJ Bleday. I am in on JJ Bleday, out on Ellie. He's not bad, but I'm in on JJ. Would be a back-to-back for JJ too. Yeah, I'm in on JJ today. Both would be in candidacy for a back-to-back, but I'm in on JJ. Righties not having much success against him whatsoever. So probably fade the righties. Everybody but Sal, huh? I don't like taking guys who have no success. You know what I'm talking about? It's just a personal thing, personal preference, but like this is fine. It's a split one way versus the other, but they both are hitting. Reynaldo Lopez, low-key sneaky here. Matt Liberatore is a meatball thrower, though. Interestingly enough, lefty on lefty kind of goes crazy here for Matt Liberatore. Throws a lot of pitches. Four-seam curveball. Four-seam curveball sinker to the righties. Lefties are hitting. Wow, mainly that sinker. Slider, sinker. And curveball. Jorge Mateo. What are you doing down there, pal? Four-seam curveball sinker and then slider curveball sinker. Four-seam curveball sinker. Four-seam curveball sinker. I mean, Dubon is actually not bad. Plus 1,100. Little long shot. If you want to take a massive swing at a long shot here, high ground ball rate, really good hard hit. Could be an interesting little long shot. Ozzy Albies, nothing. Austin Riley, not bad for Austin Riley here. A lot of hard hit. Not really hitting any homers. Launch angle's kind of crappy, but it's okay. Eli, he's okay. Not really. Joey Bart. And Mateo. Now Mateo's the guy here. Jorge Mateo's the guy on this team right now. But I can't. What am I going to take Jorge Mateo with a guy's ass? 0.067 average in the last 7 games, a 192 OPS. Over his last 15, 100 average, 256 OPS. Not batting average OPS. 12 strikeouts to 2. God, this guy's trash. Yeah, a lot of these are old data points, too. Jorge Mateo, brother, you are rash. Drake Baldwin, lefty on lefty. Actually not awful here. Don't mind Drake Baldwin, lefty on lefty. Struggling over his last 15, but starting to come into form. Last 7 is getting a lot better. 5 out of 6 do. I'm going to throw Drake Baldwin on there. Matt Olson, not great. Michael Harris, yeah. Just Drake. Jorge Mateo would be good if he wasn't so shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense in my brain. He'd be good if he wasn't so shit. Reynaldo Lopez. Righties, 4-seam slider, both. Lars Riley, he was okay. I didn't love it. Brian Torres. Hmm. 4-seam slider from righties. JJ Weatherholt hits it hard. Not really getting good launch angles, though. Weatherholt, maybe a double or single. Yvonne Herrera, kind of eh. Burleson. Burley is not as good as I was expecting him to look. A lot of white, so just kind of mid. Like, nothing good, nothing bad. Just kind of hitting it. Not really moved. Jordan Walker, meh. All right. Lars. Now, Lars looks the best here so far, probably, but still, recent form, 0, trash, garbage. Mason Wynn. Oh, God, no. Brian Torres. Now, this is probably the best. I don't think he has a line, of course. Oh, God. A lot of hard hit, but Nathan Church is okay. Nathan Church isn't terrible, also slumping. Yeah, I don't love the Cardinals. I don't. Not a huge fan. Just saw Church. He's okay. He's okay. But last 15 games, I guess he has a couple home runs here. This is how you know you're ass. This is how you know you are ass at the sport of baseball. If you can somehow manage to have 3 home runs in a 15-game span and still have a OPS of 513 and a batting average of 146, you know how hard that is to do? Nathan Church, do you know how hard that is to do? It's basically saying you hit these 3 home runs and everything else, you didn't do a damn thing. My God. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not too moved by the Cardinals today. Not too moved. All right. Ooh. Yikes. Trey is savage. Ooh. Well, Walker Buehler, holy cow, this guy is giving it out. Oh my God. Okay. 4-seam slider, cutter, sweeper. 4-seam slider, cutter. His sinker's actually pretty good. Lefties, 4-seam, changeup. I had Springer on there. Akamoto does crush the sinker. He's very good against sinkers. Problem is Walker Buehler's sinker has not been hit for a home run all year, and actually is his best pitch. I'm not too moved here. George Springer is the best, honestly. 4-seam slider, cutter, sweeper. If we're being completely honest, too, outside of Akamoto, this team is pretty ass for home runs. Yeah, George Springer's he's takeable today, but I'm not in love with it. He's takeable. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just Springer. I'm not really moved by this lineup outside of Springer. So, kind of mid. And then Trey is Savage. Are we really doing this? 4-seam slider and a 4-seam. All look trash. I'm not going after him, bro. Not with the San Diego Padres. Manny on these pitches does look stupid, though. 4-seam slider is Manny's mix. 4-seam slider is Manny's mix. It's a hello, sir. Too much yellow and red to be a good sir, but yeah. If anybody, it's Manny. But I don't think I'm gonna do it. It would be Manny. All right, one more break. Then we're gonna do the last game. Then we're gonna do the vote. So lock in, okay? BRB. All right, let's go. Go. Last game of the day. Dodgers D-backs. Bot versus Yamamoto. Ground ball pitcher. Adios, Arizona. Adios. Brandon oh, no. I mean, for 215, I'm not really that impressed with Ohtani. He's a fair price. I mean, I have him. It's plus 3.9%. It's really exactly what I have, Matt, basically. I'm not all that impressed. No, not a hello, good sir. This is a hello mid, sir. This isn't even a hello. This is just like, sup. I don't know. 4 for 18 with a homer against him. You could blind take Ohtani for whatever. I'm not doing it at that. I don't love that. I don't love that line. Not against this. Yeah, I don't got much for this one, to be honest. So, also by this point, we should be cash by now. Oh shit, we got 2 lays today, chat. We're gonna have two lays today. We got 2 lays. Let's see how many home runs we're projecting. I didn't even look at that. 38, another banger of a day. Not as many as yesterday. Yesterday was better. It was 40 in 15 games. It's 38 in 16 games. So, I mean, there's going to be some action in this one. There really will, but I guess you could blind Ohtani. Ugh. I took max if anyone cares. Yeah, you could blind Ohtani here. I'm not going to do it at that price. Max Muncy. Well, Mel, I'll tell you what. He's not just a day late for you. Max Muncy is damn near. He's a week late. He might be your week late play. Damn near a month play. If he didn't have this home run against the Athletics, Max Muncy was your month late. Guy is ass. 5 out of 6 due for what? Due to do what? A lot of hard hit though. Hell's he due for? Big ass swinging hard as hell for nothing. Okay. Here's a list. Here's a watch list. We're gonna have a day lay and a night lay. How we do it around here. Just how we do this. Stream watch list. Oh, here y'all go. This is what we came up with. Decent amount here, 27. We're expecting 38 homers. Definitely going to be a 3. There's at least 3 in here. There's hopefully, like we had last night, where there's plenty of coverage where you can find multiple ways to get to 3. Let me do the math for y'all again. Last night there was 120 parlays that could have been made out of the 10 guys that we had. That's what we look for, man. There was 10 out of 30. Yeah. 120 different combos yesterday that could have went with those 10. So that's what we're hoping for today. If we can get 10 out of these guys to go, that's the dream. That is the dream. Again. All right, day games here. We skip. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. All right, here's our day game list. Wait, can somebody tweet me the hello good sir list or something, or message me it on X? I don't care. Just does anybody have it in like their notes app or on paper? Anything? I want to just show it so we have it ready to go. If y'all can send me the hello good sir list, that would be super helpful. Sub only mode is turned off. You'll post it? Okay, thank you. As long as it's somewhere. I'll pull it up on stream. Once I get it, I'll pull it up. Someone sent me it. Hello, good sir. Ben Rice, Luis Garcia, Mickey Moniak, Jr., Caminero, Kyle Stowers. Hello, sir. Kyle Karros. Okay. Waveboy Max. Extra credit. Oh, Mel posted it. Okay. Let me get this. All right, here. Hello, good sirs. Ben Rice, Luis Garcia, Mickey Moniak, Jr., and K. Stowers. Hello, sirs. Karros, Alvarez, Jake Berger, and Manny Machado. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know why it's all the way over here, but there it is. Ben Rice, Luis Garcia, Mickey Moniak, Jr., Caminero, and Kyle Stowers. And the hello, sirs. No, Jordan was a hello, good sir. Jordan was a good sir. I know that for a fact. Yes, Jordan was a full good sir. Correct, chat. Correct. There we go. Oh, you just copied and pasted. That's the actual list. There it is. All right. You play K-Lays also or focus more on hitting homers? I generally focus on homers. That's what I have the most fun with. I want to have fun with this shit. I don't have much fun with Ks. I used to do a lot of Ks. There are people in the chat who do a lot of Ks as well. And the website has full capabilities for Ks. Pitchers, strikeout tab, fully capable for strikeouts. So, but me, I just don't have fun with it. So, personally. I'm up on the year on homers, so I'm just going to keep doing it. But yeah, you definitely do Ks. So that's just me. Also, I don't have enough time in the stream to go through very detailed process for homers and then also do a detailed process for Ks. What's the difference between a hello sir and a hello good sir? Hello good sir is like the highest you could get. A hello good sir is my stamp of like, this is the best look, one of the best looks of the day. A hello sir is like, you're close, but you're missing something. You're missing something. So, who did I shit on today? Schneemann, Mateo, Church, and Muncy. Well, there you go. The guys I went in on today were Schneemann, Mateo, Nathan Church, and Max Muncy. So, hello, good sir list. Well, good thing I still have it up. Ben Rice. Here, I'll post it again. This was the hello, good sir list. Okay. Let's start crafting Daylay. Leg 1, Daylay. Cody, Clemens, Josh Bell. Royce. Oh, God. Cody Clemens, Bell, Royce. Okay. Outside that, we have Ben Rice. Now, this is going to be one. That's going to be an interesting vote. Caminero, Canzone, Cole Young, Goodman, Oniak. I guess we'll throw Karros on there for y'all. And then we have Stowers, Harry. Chase B. Oh, we also have Willie. Goodman, Moniak, Caro, Willie. All right, leg 1. Sub only chat is off. Everyone should be able to vote. I'm gonna give you all 2 minutes on this first leg because there's a lot of options. Leg 1's up right now. We got a lot of options here though. Basically, we're taking one player from each game. If you're new here, that's how we do it. We take one player from the games, one player per game, not every game, but one player per game. That's it. No love for Bandon Low. Bandon Low in game one's fine, but I faded game one because it's on an island. Bandon Low and Esmeralda Valdez in game one both look solid. Watch us after first vote. I already pulled it up. I guess I could do it again. Holy cow. Y'all are in on Rice and Garcia. But here, there's two hello good sirs. You got to pick one. You got to pick one. Look at this heater Ben Rice is on. 1-1-0-2-1. Luis Garcia 1-1. Wood even. Where's James Wood? He's probably got a crazy little. Yeah. 1-1. Man. All right. Well. Well, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Of the which one? Luis Garcia. Ben Rice. James Wood. Going back to 1 minute polls. Here you go. Pick your poison. Pick your poison. You got two hello good sirs here. I got two hello good sirs. I don't know what more you want from me. Cam Schlittler for the Yankees. He's trying for the Cy Young. I'd go Rice. One way to look at it. That's one way to look at it. You're doing one with each? Yeah. Ben Rice is facing Meatball Michaelis. If you're good in pitching matchup, wow, he's number one trending today, too. Ben Rice. Golly. Tell you what, I will have Luis Garcia on a slip today. I'm making that promise to myself. He's going on a slip. Oh, Ben Rice, 56% of the vote. All right. Cody, Bell, Royce, Caminero, Canzone. Cole Young can sit his ass out on that one. I don't care about him. Goodman, Moniak, Willie. Karros can sit that one out too. Stowers, Harry. All right. Leg two's up. Nats pitcher changed. He's just an opener. Let me look. Who are they running? Is it Love Lady? I think it's probably Love Lady. Where is this? I don't see anything about it. Yeah, I know Meatball Miles will still pitch. I'm just wondering who they're opening with. PJ Paulin, okay. Poulin, whatever. Fine. That's fine. Not ideal, but it's not end of the world. Not the end of the world. Well, are you guys really going to do this? Which one of these two? So far, we got Ben Rice for sure locked in. Which one of these two? Caminero. Both have a Zone Master tag. Daymaster for Canzone. Home Cooking for Junior Caminero. Number 2 trending there. Both have 2 homers in their last 5. Both are about a 5 out of 5 out of 10 on the pitch mix rating. This is about as even as it gets. This is about as even as it gets. Junior was a hello, good sir. Wheel. I'll do a wheel lay. We'll do a wheel lay. I'll do a wheel lay. Why not? All right, Caminero. And then leg 3, Cody, Royce, Bell. We got Stowers, Harry, Chase D, Goodman, Moniak. All right. 3 really good games here to pick from. 3 really good games here to pick from. Wheel of names. While y'all are voting, I'm going to write this. I'm going to run this. Cody, Ben Rice, Junior, Canzone. I'm just curious what this gives us. Bell, Goodman, Stowers, Moniak, Harry. Oops. Harry, Luis G, Royce. Stop it there. Stowers, Harry, Chase D. Okay. Stowers, Harry, and Chase D. Which? Stowers, Harry, Chase. All right, which of these 3? I think I know. It's probably the Hello Good Sir if I had to guess. We'll see. Yeah, that was fast. That was very fast. That was fast. Now let's see what the universe gives us. Let me see what the universe gives us. Okay, so Moniak. Remove him. That means we also have to remove Goodman. Moniak, Ben. Oh, hold on a second, chat. The wheel's kind of cooking. Moniak, Ben, Stowers was the wheel. I'll throw it on there. Where the hell's Moniak? Where's Moniak? Is Moniak not on my list? Oh, I think I know what's going on. Fuck. Moniak, Ben, Stowers. Oops. Well, the last one we just did was a Hello Good Sir. Yeah, that shit kind of cooked. The wheel Loki kind of cooked. All right, and now okay. Wheel kind of cooked. All right. Night late. Leg one's live. Okay. Sean Berger and Jock. Which one of these three? Taking Springer off. He's got the ground ball pitcher tag. All right, you're done. Sid Dansby, JJ Bleday, O'Neill, Mayo. All right. Leg two's up. I did like Josh Bell, yeah. Leg one, Jordan. Jordan. I'll go over all of them at the end. They don't pick Jordan every day. They picked him yesterday. He did hit. All right, which one? There it is. O'Neill or Mayo? Swole Neal or Mayo? Tyler Swole Neal. Swole Neal? Yeah, Swole Neal's running with it. All right. Leg three. Saya, JJ Bleday, Dansby, or Drake Baldwin. Here we go. Leg three. All right. I figured it'd be that game. Which one? Saya, JJ Bleday, Swanson. All right, last leg is up here. Last leg is up here. What the hell? Jordan, Blade, and O'Neal. I'll see if this wheel cooks again. See ya. Baldwin. Say Baldwin. Interesting. I don't know. Wheel's not really cooking. Wheel's not really cooking. Say Baldwin Jordan. Wheel did not cook there. The wheel did not cook there. Shit, maybe it did. I don't know. Okay. And then lastly here, people want to see it. Y'all already know my watch list. When I throw the locked in tag, these are the two that are locked in. These are the two that are locked in from my watch list today. Only two. JJ and James Wood. All right. I'm going to send y'all out. Wait, hold on a second. Is he ending? No, he didn't live for 2 minutes. He's smart. This is a smart person. Stacking TV is a smart man. He knows I raid after I end stream. He probably saw the stream was ending and went live because he knows, and he's on Rude Bets. Bro, this is the smartest play I've ever seen for somebody trying to grow a Twitch stream. Take notes from Stacking TV. Take notes from Stacking TV. Here's the watch list. I'm going to send y'all over to Stacking because this is one of the goatest, most smart moves I've ever seen in my life. I like Stacking too. I think he's got a lot of potential as a streamer. I think he's a really good streamer. I tune into him. Very small, not a lot of viewers. We're going to 10x his viewership right now with this raid, but brilliant move by him. Grinding on a Saturday. This is what I respect. I love this. If you want to make a name for yourself in this space as a streamer or anything like that, take notes on what Stacking just did. Tell you what. Holy cow. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here. I'll be live again Monday. Nothing today, but we will be live Monday around 9 or 9:30 a.m. sharp. Just look for the tweet when I tell y'all what time I'm going live. Have a good weekend. Let's let these slips rip. I'm going to post some more in the community, so join rudebets.com if you have not yet. The slips will get posted in there. Same way I just posted the other ones. And good luck today. Let's have a good day. Enjoy Stacking TV. Peace.